Hello guys, and welcome back to another LEGO video. In today's video I've got an interesting idea, which is the LEGO themes tier list of 2022. So in this video I'm going to place all the LEGO themes currently in the best to worst. So if you enjoy this content or find yourself coming back to my channel frequently, please like and subscribe down below, it's free. Without further ado, I'll begin the video. So before we start, this is the format that I'll be using. So at the top we have the best category that you can get put in, which is the smiley face category. And then from there we go from S for super, and then A, B, C, D, E, and F being the worst. So starting off with architecture, this is a pretty solid theme all around. The target market is normally towards older people, as these are more display sets. Now a lot of these buildings look pretty accurate, and they do capture the buildings very well. We then have the boost theme, which I genuinely thought they had more sets in, but it's simply that one set which you're seeing in the icon. So boost as an actual theme is quite limited, and the set itself doesn't have great reviews on LEGO. And then the brick sketches theme is alright, the ideas are there, however I believe LEGO may have priced these too high. They originally were £18 in the UK, and then they reduced them to £14, which hasn't been done on many sets before. And now they're on clearance for 30% off on LEGO websites. So overall I believe the idea is cool, however they haven't performed as well as LEGO probably would have wanted them to perform. We have architecture in the A tier, which I think is a fair place. Maybe in the S tier for architecture, it's a pretty good theme overall. I would say C tier is average, so I think brick sketches are just below average. They're not awful, but they're not great either. And then the E tier, I think we have to put boost. There's only one set, and it's not even a great set. So starting off with LEGO Classic, overall it's a traditional style of LEGO. It's basic, colourful bricks. Normally it's quite pricey, but that is because you're getting sort of large bricks. But in my opinion, there's nothing too special with Classic. It's just great for getting loads of different pieces and letting your imagination go wild. Mickey and Friends is basically what I consider an overpriced version of Duplo. Because it's Mickey and because it's got the Disney label to it, it seems to just be more expensive than the Duplo sets. And then Duplo again is another solid theme, it's just average. Then we move on to LEGO Ideas, which is a great theme in my opinion. You have all these different cool ideas coming in, a variety of different things you wouldn't really expect to see in LEGO, but they've done it anyway, such as the typewriter as shown there. And it's really interesting to see things that wouldn't be made or actually being made because they're getting improved through this theme. Placing them, we have Ideas in S tier. Bear in mind, I think architecture might be in S tier as well. That's just, I'm in two minds about that. I placed Duplo and Classic in C tier because they're just what you would expect from LEGO. And then for the Mickey and Friends, I put it in D tier, just below Duplo. So firstly, let's talk power functions. This is, I think, the worst theme that I've seen so far. And all it contains at the moment is a discounted transformer, which has poor reviews, probably because you can get it elsewhere. We also have Jurassic World, which I think is great. A lot of kids love dinos, a lot of older people love dinos, and this is a great theme for that reason, appealing to this whole range of audiences. Dinosaurs also look cool, and they're definitely not cheaping out with the molds. They're making different shapes for these different dinosaurs, and it's great to see. So with Mindstorms, there's only one or two sets that they promote at the moment. And that's quite an expensive set. So for whatever reason, if you're not willing to pay 300 quid, then Mindstorms is basically hard to get into as a theme. The other thing is, a lot of it just consists of wiring kits and sensors, which is great if you want to go and do your own projects, but a lot of people don't. You then have LEGO Extra, which is basically Bricklink. It's quite convenient to be able to just buy a pack of little accessories like this. However, I don't see too many people buying these. And also things like the aquatic tape, which is in the extra theme. I don't really get that personally, and I've not seen too many people review that. Now with video, the sets look alright, and I see what LEGO are trying to do. Since a lot of things are online these days, or use your phone or tablet, LEGO have just tried to future-proof themselves and create this theme to try and link that digital aspect with their physical toy. However, it's not gone as well, I think, as they planned. Normally, I believe in America, I've heard, we get loads of these sets on shelves, still after clearance, etc. However, the idea is there. I think it's just not been executed as well as it could have been. I have placed Jurassic World in the A tier. It's a pretty good theme. I then placed Mindstorms and Video in the D tier. E tier we have Extra because it's just extra pieces. And then in the worst tier we have F tier. We have Power Functions. So Disney overall is a pretty solid theme. They've also come out with a new miniature castle, which looks great. Creator 3-in-1 I also think is a great theme. You get so many different sets, and you have 3 choices for each build. Lego Art, on the other hand, is quite pricey. The building experience is great. I've built one myself and I enjoyed the whole experience. It does get quite repetitive, but it comes with recommended music, so it is nice. It's just a lot of people can probably part this out for cheaper on Bricklink. Ninjago is a great theme. You get so many different characters. There's a lot of history with it as well, obviously having a animated TV show, and they've come out with some great new buildings as well, which really spice up any Lego Collector's City. We then have Marvel, which I believe in recent years has actually improved quite a lot. We're starting to get some UCS style sets from Marvel, and some more expensive ones like the Daily Bugle. Then we have Lego Dots, which I think in principle is a great theme. It allows younger people to be creative. And I would say despite some of the packs being expensive, it has improved in recent years. It's probably going to be a C tier. I ended up placing Ninjago in the S tier, Marvel and Creator 3-in-1 in the A tier, and then Lego Art and Dots in the D tier. I couldn't go with C for Dots just because I think Classic and Duplo are more solid themes. So Batman just contains Batman sets. It has some great large scale sets aimed towards the adults. These are amazing, and a lot of the smaller sets are also really cool. Brickheads are like Lego's versions of pop vinyls, and they're a pretty solid theme. We then have City, which is the standard theme which has been going around for many years, and it's only improved in my opinion. So when I compare some of the sets I had when I was growing up as a kid to some of the modern day ones, I think they definitely improved, especially on the vehicles. They look great now. And then the Lego DC theme is basically Batman with a few extra key rings. In the end, I put Brickheads, DC and Batman all in the B tier. They're pretty solid themes with some great sets in there. And then I place City in the C tier. It is an all-round great theme. Creator Expert I think is one of the best themes that Lego have to offer. It offers highly detailed sets, which make great collectible items, and normally you see a lot of these going up for price on the aftermarket when they retire. And that is because people want them. They are great sets, and it's rare that Lego really put out a bad set within this theme. Harry Potter has improved in the recent years, just like Marvel. They're aiming more of these sets towards adults, however they are also increasing some of the more affordable ones, such as the books that they're doing. Minecraft has been a theme that's been around for quite a few years now, and they've done both small and large sets. Now the minifigs theme is where it could get a bit controversial, because personally I don't care about these minifigs at all, but at the same time I know some people do like collecting these, which is fair enough. If that's what people enjoy, then go for it. We then have Disney Frozen and Lego Friends. Now in my opinion, Lego Friends is actually better than Disney Frozen. So with the Disney Frozen theme, apart from the main ice castle and one or two other iconic scenes, a lot of it just seems to be ice buildings. And I'd imagine for anyone collecting this theme, you've probably got about 1,000 Elsas now, and about 200 Olafs. So I don't think it's a great theme overall, but the odd set does stand out. However, when we compare it to Friends, now it's really picked up, and I think some of the sets you get are really good and of high quality. So I've placed Creator Expert in the smiley face. I think it's just a great theme. I hope you guys also feel the same way. I've placed Minecraft and Harry Potter in A tier. I think they're good themes, but I don't think they're quite as good as Ninjago and Ideas. Placed Lego Friends in B tier, and then the minifigs are placed in C tier, and then Frozen is in D tier. So I'm actually going to start from towards the bottom. Serious Play is great for anyone who doesn't want to use Bricklink, or likes convenience of getting all these different pieces. I think it's quite expensive. You get a lot of value within the set you buy in. And also it's the convenience of it all being sent in one big package, rather than having to get 1,000 different Bricklink ones. Lego Powered is a weird theme really. It's just a collection of random things that need powering, and it's more just a way to show off sets that need powering, but a lot of it just consists of wires. On the other hand, we have a relatively new theme, which is Super Mario, which has done pretty well so far. And at the top, Lego Education is also another interesting theme. So ultimately I placed Lego Mario in the B tier, Lego Education in the D tier, and then Serious Play and Powered in the E tier. I just don't see many people using them themes. So Monkey Kid I think is a great idea by Lego. I love when Lego make their own themes, such as Ninjago as well. I would imagine Monkey Kid has a little bit of inspiration from Ninjago, since Ninjago's done so well. The Minions Rise of Gru is where you go if you want minions. That's all I can really say about that. Technic is another fantastic theme. They're making some great sets at the moment for lots of different vehicles. I personally don't like Technic that much, but I can still appreciate how awesome the builds are. And then honestly, Trolls World Tour I didn't even know was a theme. So I've placed Technic in the smiley face tier because it truly is an awesome theme. I placed Monkey Kid in the B tier as I think it has potential to do well and it's great to see LEGO trying new things. Then I've placed Minions in the D tier and then Trolls World Tour placed in E tier. So on the right we have Speed Champions, Spider-Man, Stranger Things and Star Wars to end off the video. Now Speed Champions is a great theme, anyone who's into cars will love this along with Technic. We have Marvel, Spider-Man, which funnily enough contains Spider-Man. Stranger Things is a new theme, which we just had the upside down house which is retired and now we're about to get some brickheads for that. And then Star Wars has been around for ages and it's overall a great theme with loads of different sets being released in it. So finally I placed Star Wars in the smiley face tier. It's a great theme, loads of different sets, huge fan base for LEGO Star Wars, hence why some of the most expensive sets have been in the LEGO Star Wars theme. LEGO Speed Champions is another great theme, which has done well for many years now. I placed LEGO Spider-Man in the B tier. I don't think it's quite as good as the Marvel theme, but it's definitely not a bad theme either. Hence why it's in the B tier. And then just because there's not many sets, but they are quite good, I placed Stranger Things in the C tier. So when I look at this, I'm pretty happy with most of them. There might be one or two which can go up or down a few. But overall this is a pretty solid indication of what I personally think are the best to worst themes. Let me know down below of course. I'm interested to hear what you guys say and which ones you may think need to go up a bit more, or maybe down. If you like the video, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.